All right, guys. So I want to talk about this web series. I watched this 3, 4 weeks ago. Sonic Flash. I finally got to it. Um, Chaos. Um, what was it called? Sonic Flash Chaos Evolution. Pretty much, I'm just gonna give you my brief review on it. I'm just gonna do Chaos Flash, Chaos Evolution because this guy has done a lot. I mean, I have to give him credit. Before I get in this review of this web series, I'm gonna give this man credit. The work he put into this is a hand clap. I mean, he's done a lot. I mean, this shit was amazing. Story wise, I'm about to get into it a little bit because I got some stuff to say about that. But other than that, I mean, the dialogue at times was sketchy, but still good for what it is. Um, this was really good. Um, but you know what? Let me praise it first, and then we'll talk about the negatives. Then it won't be a long video either. So I saw the Chaos Evolution. My problem with the whole thing with this is it's very hard to follow. It's one of these things where it's if he was in the movie industry, he'll be named as Michael Bay. Reason being because man, it felt like I was watching Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen and Age of Explosion. Oh, excuse me, Age of Explosion. I like to call Transformers Age of Explosion instead of Age of Extinction because it was just so much goddamn explosion. And I gotta be honest with you, man, it was hard to follow a story, but still, I still enjoyed myself. With that being said, though, there's a lot of problems. Problem number one is the story. I don't know who's the main character in this. Okay, I know Sonic, Tails, Shadow, and all these limited forms and shit like that. It got confusing for a while. I didn't understand that. I know Knuckles was a villain in here for a minute. I like that aspect. Kind of wish you went a little bit further with that, but okay. Again, I'm just doing Chaos Evolution. I didn't see the others, and I know people have told me you have to watch it. It's like a story. I ain't got no time for that now. I just saw Evolution because I haven't really seen it. I did like you made it to a movie because to me, honestly, if you broke it up in parts, I probably wouldn't even got to the other part. I liked you made it in the movie. It was really good. I enjoyed that part. That right there alone was like, whoa, that was cool. It's very, like I said, very fast paced. You have to really catch that. Other than that, I mean, the story and the characters. This is my problem with Ed and Eddie Z as well too. So many characters. Like if it was just Ed and Eddie and Sonic, it was fine. But they added Mario, then they added some Saiyans, and it got to the point where it was so many characters that other characters got overwhelmed. Now the show is called Ed and Eddie Z. By the end of Ed and Eddie Z, they weren't the heroes. The Saiyans that they created were the heroes. Corey or Drew or something like that. That's an Eddie Z. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? At least in this story of Chaos Evolution, whatever you want to call it, Sonic Flash Chaos Evolution. At least Sonic was the hero. Like Sonic and his friends were the hero. The problem I had with Eddie Z, Corey and all of them were the hero, which I didn't like. If it's called Eddie Z, let the Edge be the hero of the day, not those Saiyans or nothing. I just did not like that. Granted, they were doing some the school arc, and I understand that. And still, that was a mess. I like Anime Z, but there's a mess. And then you go to this one, it's a mess, but it's not as hard to follow. But sometimes it's hard to follow. The pacing, like, it's very fast. Like, one minute you have Sonic taking on Dr. Eggman, then you got Shadow over there teleporting, taking on one of the androids or robotic Sonic, Mecha Sonic or whatever. They just tearing it up DBZ styles. And I'm loving it though, but it was hard to follow. Other than that though, I mean, still, I have to give you props because I know this took a hell of a long time to do. That's not easy to do. And then you made it to almost like a goddamn feature-length film to the point I thought to myself, goddamn, some of these, somebody need to hire you at Hollywood to do some animated movies because you got a knack of talent. It just needs some work here and there. Just you don't need to write it. Just let someone else write it. You just direct this stuff. It's really good. And the times you did direct it wasn't as bad as, like I said, Ed and Eddie Z. Because at Eddie Z, there's times where it was just like, it was. Let me say this: the pacing for you was fast. Double anime. Excuse me. Is that your name? Double S, um, animation. Double S animation. My problem with yours, like the fast pace was a little bit of an issue. But when it comes to Ed and Eddie Z, the pacing was not as bad and wasn't hard to keep up with. It was just too many characters and just the story itself kind of was like very convoluted. Where yours was, the story was interesting. Don't get me wrong, I love your story. I mean, I thought that was fucking interesting. Hell, that's what kept me keep going. Just, it was just hard to follow and the pacing was just a little bit too Jerry at times. I hate to say it. Almost had a Man of Steel vibe going there. Ooh, yeah, I said it. Ooh. But other than that, dude, I appreciate what you did. I enjoyed every episode to up then. I am going to try to watch the other ones and give those other ones a review, but this is just for Chaos Evolution. I thought it was a good thing. If you have not followed this guy, go check out his stuff. It's really good. I'll put the link in the description box below. I'm going to try to put the first episode in, or so you guys could just, from episode 1, you could follow it and then go on with that, because it'd be better. And like I said, if I finish the other arcs, I'm going to do a review on them and so get other people to watch it. If you haven't seen it, I mean, this dude, Sonic Clash, Double S Animation, I think Vince is in his name, but again, I'll put the link in the description box below so you guys can check out his video, his channel and stuff. As always, guys, like and subscribe. Go check his stuff out. Really good. Not as bad as Michael Bay though. I mean, I could keep up with this shit. Michael Bay was just like, fuck you, pretty much. I just said fuck it. As always, guys, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching, and peace.